Here we go on the fabrication of these gates for the DNR. This is part 6. I've got a couple of them that I put together. I got everything set up in the shop, cleaned up here at the end of part 5. Had me a rat killing and got the rat killing done so that I wouldn't be wading around in a 1/2 inch of torch slag while I'm putting these together. Tools that I didn't need for this portion of the work been put away. And one of the first parts that, of assembling these that I'm doing to the post that I'm going to mention real quick is I'm drilling and tapping a 1/4-28 hole in these, which would be straight across from where the gate pipes go on, and that'll afford us a place to screw a 1/4-28 thread grease fitting in. And we can pump that sleeve full of grease. Now, you would not want to do that until you're done painting. Your grease would definitely cause you an issue with getting paint to stick. So what we'll do is we'll get these put together. We'll get them prepped for paint. We'll paint them, and then we'll get back to the grease deal later. As for right now, going to be focusing on assembling these. I've put 2 of them together, as you can see. And the setup I've got on the table is working fine, and we're just going to keep on keeping on. Well, you know, I was just going along there feeling like I was doing a pretty good doozer. And then all of a sudden, what is that? Jody from Welding Tips and Tricks would say that that looks like Fido's butt. Well, right here's your problem. Out of gas. So let me show you what I did. I tried welding these with shield gas in the tank. And the thing I noticed about having shield gas in the tank is it acts like it works a little bit better that way. So here we are today, like right in the middle of the Appalachian Basin, and it's almost the end of January and it's 54 degrees, and that's kind of weird. But alrighty then, I don't have any control over that. I'm building gates. We need 7 of them. We got 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So, you know, that's my deal. And then I had this jig set up that held things in place, which we don't need, because we don't need to do any more of those at this time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a Judy chop and probably a Taekwondo and a Kung Fu. Maybe a little ninjutsu. I don't know. We'll see. Whatever it takes. We're going to clean off the table. So we'll just take a look here quick. I'm just going to mention with the plasma, when I want to cut welds off, like I want a scarf like that. See, I just wanted to cut that tack. These things, see, I don't want to hurt my table or nothing. I want to be able to grind it and clean it up. I just wanted to cut just the weld where it was there. See, what I've done to do that, I've left the air alone and I turned the heat down. If I was cutting with this thing, I'd be way up here somewhere. I cut the heat down by half probably, and that works okay for that. It's still a little bit small to use it like a scarfing tip. You know, I wouldn't use it on something heavy. If I was working on equipment and needed to cut some welds out, I'd want either a carbon arc or a scarfing tip on one of my big torches. This plasma with the heat turned down is kind of like a teeny weeny tiny scarfing tip, but for this it works great.